Oh, that's why. We've got audio here. Yep, there we go.
Okay.
That should be good. All right, can you guys hear now? Maybe they're being super quiet.
We just like to mime.
Beer, that's my mime. All right. Ask them if they can hear us now.
Yeah, they can hear us.
All right, sweet.
I think everybody said yes.
Very cool. Apologies about that. Wow, the light just got super crazy out there.
I know.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to... Got super wild. Real quick. So unfortunately, what's gonna happen, because we're doing earlier stream, is the light is gonna come through that window right there, right into the camera at some point.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. Hey, so everybody's here. That's very cool. Five folks. Not bad. Not a bad pull. So we're probably going to review the Vitamin Sea beer in a little while once kind of more people get on. But for now, we're drinking some other beers. I've got a Aslan Dad Jokes. This is a pretty cool can. It's got like it almost looks like cartoon squares layout. Dentist office. It's just got a bunch of like dad things. Ear piercings, $1 each. I don't know. It's really bizarre. Aslan stuff is always like super weird. But it's a hazy session IPA, and it's it's pretty good. I think I'd like to see a little bit more like hop character to this one, but it's really smooth and tropical and your standard IPA type thing.
I'm drinking Orno Brewing Company's Tubular. It's an IPA. I only picked it out because it looks very early 90s / late 80s inspired with the graphic design.
It's got that same sort of like shape thing happening as the Precarious beer. Precarious?
It just reminds me of like Saved by the Bell and
yeah.
like
The
80s stuff.
What the hell was that one called that we did? The No, it wasn't the lava one. We haven't done that one yet. The no tag backs.
Yeah.
IPA. That one was like, we mentioned that too. What is these things are popping off right now? One sec. And this is what you get with live it's actually your phone.
I think that was
I like how Brandon texted like all of us. It's like, I can't hear you. Fix your shit. All right, we gotta mute our phones so that they don't go crazy. Gotta mute this. And we're gonna do that. So if we need to, we'll pull the camera back a little bit if the sun hits the camera in that way, okay, where it sucks for everybody. But at least we can see ourselves and see the chat, so that's cool.
So apparently this beer is brewed with local grains from Maine because it's from...
Well, local grains in Maine.
In Maine, yeah. So they kept everything super
local grain in Maine. I like that.
Pretty good. Never heard of them.
Wow.
Or no.
That smells real good. It smells really punchy.
Yeah, lots of stone fruit.
Stone fruit? What the hell is a stone fruit anyways? Does anybody know what stone fruit is? Oh yeah, stone fruit, red berry, and tangerine flavors.
Yeah.
Galaxy Eldorado, Citra, and Topaz hops. Ooh, getting fancy with it. Orono Brewing. Did you know that they're on Orono Street?
Huh.
Or no, wait.
No, Orono, Maine.
Oh, so their name is after the city that they are in?
Yeah.
That's weird. Dedicated to brewing with Maine grains. Cool. I never heard of these guys. They have a little sticker that says local grains, and it's like official looking.
Oh, no, that's what I was saying.
Is that like a thing? I guess that's a thing.
I guess that's a thing. Maybe
Not
it's
here,
a
I
steak
don't think.
thing, but yeah, I don't think
I've
we
never
have
seen
that
that.
here.
Never seen that before. It's a cool looking can. I like
Tubular.
that. Tubular, man. It's just rad. That's a rad can. Are you guys drinking anything? Oh, Bryant. Hi, Bryant. Hi, man. It's Brandon's kid. It's awesome.
Is he waving? I wonder if he's waving to the camera.
Probably, yeah. Cheers, Drunken One. Nice to see you in here. So we're going to do a live beer review of a vitamin C thing once we get a couple more people in here, if that happens. But I'm also waiting for the sun to kind of go away because it's going to mess everything up. You can see it. Where is it? Here. It's making things look all washed out right now. In fact, we probably don't even need this light because it's so bright in here. Why is my phone playing random stuff? Like, it's not doing anything. Look at the light. Look at the feed. It's hardly doing anything. All right, we'll just leave the light off for now until it becomes an issue. So how's everybody handling the coronavirus thing? Hey, you get on with it, man. We're just here to entertain. Get on with it. Get on with what, Steve? People blast this man in the chats. Like a freaking movie. Whoa. It's like an action movie. So yeah. I want to know what.
So what are people drinking?
I want to
Is
know.
everyone just staring at us?
Yeah, we're staring at us too, though. It's weird.
It's weird.
It feels better to live stream later at night, I feel like. Because it's like, I don't know, the mood is different. During the day is a little weird. The only reason we're doing it so early today is because we have another live stream to pop in on with some car buddies of ours. So we're trying to get like an hour and a half or so maybe in before you know that happens and before people go to bed.
It's not that early either. It just looks like it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I mean, it's so bright. That's
It's
crazy.
been cloudy all day, and all of a sudden now
Yeah, it's really
it's setting
bright.
it super bright.
Man. So. Thank you. Mountain Dew. Are you really drinking Mountain Dew? It's a breakfast drink of champions. This kind of looks like well, not really. It looks like really old Mountain Dew mixed with like soap.
Gross.
That's what hazy IPAs look like to me. Just soap water. Right? Doesn't it? A little bit?
No.
Nah.
Looks like lemonade.
Dang, your glass is on fire. Look at that.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Mountain Dew. Budweiser and Old Smoky Moonshine. What is that, Drunken One? What is Old Smoky Moonshine? Is that a local thing, or is that like an accessible, like ABC has it type of thing? Do you guys have ABC there? I think Drunken One's from like, I want to say Kentucky. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'm wrong a lot. But Budweiser and Old Smoky Moonshine. I wonder if that's the clear moonshine or if it's the... Is there a colored one?
I don't know anything about moonshine.
I don't either. The only thing I know about moonshine is that I ate the pear that was soaking in the moonshine once. Okay, so the story goes, I was in Charlottesville at a party with a friend, and we were already kind of drunk, and we ended up at some person's house at a party, and they had a bottle of moonshine in the back somewhere, at the back of the room, and they were like, the only way both of you are getting in tonight is if one of you eats the pear in the bottle. And I was like, fuck it, I'll eat the pear, not knowing what I was doing, of course. So yeah, I eat like a quarter of this pear that's been soaking in this moonshine for, I guess, what apparently has been like 4 months. So this thing was like just saturated. It tasted terrible. It tasted like rubbing alcohol in death. And I ate it, and I don't remember anything else of that night. But my friend apparently found me like in a drain ditch, just sitting there with one sock on, one shoe on, the same foot. So one of my feet had no sock and no shoe and no shirt. And he was like, "What are you doing?" And I just ran away. I ran from him, not knowing who he was. I ran. And they chased me for like 3 miles trying to fucking catch me. That's my moonshine story. That's the only time I've ever drank moonshine, and that's the only time I think I ever will drink moonshine. And this is another reason I don't really drink liquor, is because like it just messes me up super hard, like super hard. So that's my only moonshine story. But if Drunken One has a better moonshine story, a lot of people do have better moonshine stories. 105 proof? Oh God. Oof. Does that taste like burning? Does anybody else have a moonshine story to share? Because that would be really interesting. Crazy. Sounds like a country song. What what isn't it? That's a good story. I also have another story about mushrooms, but we'll get into that some other time. I have all kinds of stories. Xander, you got any drunken stories? Any
that
crazy
are funny
stories?
like that? No.
I don't think it's that funny. I think it's terrifying a little bit. It's a little funny. It's sort of terrifying, though. Like, imagine that. Imagine not remembering any of that.
That's
and just
scary.
being told that. That's blackout drunk right
Yeah.
there. That's like, you're not coming back from that. And I was dead for like the next 2 days. I remember feeling like just terrible. I felt terrible.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out why. I was like, all I did was eat this pear in like a glass of water or whatever. But I remember eating it. Yeah, Drunken One, share the stream, man. We're trying to get as many people up in here as possible. Let's get everybody involved.
I wonder what it's like for like the little like worms that they put in the bottom of tequila bottles.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if anybody's ever actually eaten one. I thought my dad ate one once.
I think you're supposed to, like at the end of the bottle.
At the very end, yeah.
Right? Drunken One, you know anything about the tequila bottles? Does anybody? I feel like you're supposed to eat the worm, or like it's a thing that people do. Maybe not, though. I don't know. That's disgusting either way. Steve says he mowed the lawn and was thirsty. Friend handed me a cold mason jar with a clear liquid, took a huge gulp,
Oof.
breathed fire, and woke up the next day not knowing what happened. Dude, he said lawn looked good, though. That's a good story right there. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, moonshine, I don't fuck with it. That's too much. That's high test.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try with that. So, and I've been offered moonshine too a number of times at parties and stuff, and I'm just like,
Oh,
no, can't, no. And they're like, why not? Everybody else is doing. That's fine for them. Let them run around half naked for 3 miles.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm not doing it.
When we went to Nashville.
Cheers, John. How are you? We're talking about moonshine right now.
When we went to Nashville, there was that one place by the Jack Daniel's store and by the antique store that we went to.
Antique archaeology?
Yeah. That had moonshine, but it looked like...
I remember that.
It had like all kinds of flavored moonshine, like cherry,
There's different
peach.
colors and shit.
Yeah, it didn't look like authentic moonshine, and I think that we could have probably handled if we actually drank it.
I heard a story that, at least in Virginia, there's no real moonshine. Like what they sell at ABC stores
Isn't really.
Yeah, it's not like the real stuff. But you can get the real stuff in certain places. I don't know, certain like locales. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. What I've never bought it, but I think it's just like a diluted sort of like, almost like a liqueur version of it or whatever.
Yeah, it's got to be, especially if it's like marketed.
Because they can't sell
Yeah.
like the real shit because it's like way too intense for people, which
Yeah.
makes sense, I guess.
I don't think it is.
But
Who makes it? It's the same people that make Yeehaw beer.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
Yeehaw Company?
Yeah,
Has anybody
Yeehaw.
had Yeehaw beer?
Yeah. It was like it looked very corporatized and branded, so we figured the beer wasn't any good. And they also own the moonshine company, so once again.
Yeah, when a company has too many hands in too many places, it feels like quality lacks in one area or another. Like you're never gonna get like like somebody that controls like all these assets and like makes everything super good. It's always gonna be like they do either one thing really good and everything else sucks, or it's gonna be everything sucks because they can't perfect one thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But John wants to know what this beer is.
Tubular by okay, I butchered it the first time. Orono Brewing Company in Maine.
Orono.
Orono. Yeah, Orono.
Orono.
I'm trying to sound it out so I don't butcher it, but yeah. It's from Maine.
Yeah. Here, we'll type it. I can't type on this tiny keyboard. Oh, God. There we go. Roscoe says he's working on a new product called Meth Shine, meth-infused moonshine. Dude. And with everything going on in the world today, the time feels right. Dude, it does. I mean, think about this. If somebody released something like that, I don't think anyone would really mind right now. It would almost be a distraction from all the other shit happening, right?
Yeah, something.
So Roscoe is a pretty hilarious comedian. You should go check out his channel. You can always click on the name. You can click on the name of anybody in the chat and click go to channel, and you can pull anybody up in a new tab. Just FYI.
So should we do the beer soon? Looks like we have.
Yeah, we could do the beer in a minute. I want to see. I think some more people are going to start rolling in a minute.
Okay.
Eclipse, good to see you guys in here. We're gonna crack open a couple beers in a minute here. We're just waiting. I want to wait for this sun to go away. This is like getting super crazy.
While.
Look at your head. It's so bright. That's crazy. Eclipse, are you guys drinking anything? What's going on? We were sharing moonshine stories earlier. Do you guys have any moonshine stories to let us know about? Any crazy stories or events that have happened? Yeah, man. West Virginia moonshine is so good, Hank Williams mentioned it in a song. Did he really?
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, he did. He did. No, I can't. Like we did that in a review once. We made the crazy accent. It was for Green Man.
But it wasn't intentional. I think
It wasn't, and then I apologized for it, and then I was immediately like punched in the face by an amazing beer, and I was like, "Whoa, okay, my apologies. That's a good ass beer. I was not expecting that."
Was it really Green Man? I feel like
it was Green Man. It was the blue can with the crazy face on it. Oh, what was that beer? It was
Yeah, I don't know. Was that a Pilsner or an IPA?
it was an IPA. It was a 6% IPA.
Oh, okay.
I will never forget that beer. It was really good. But it caught us off guard because like it's just the can looks so stupid.
Yeah.
It looks so like
It just
normal.
looks plain. It looks,
Yeah, really plain.
It looks like an ancient Greek god with like hop flowers for hair.
Yeah, it kind of looked like Medusa almost. Like
Yeah.
just like dirty, I don't know, dirty Medusa.
Yeah.
It was a crazy looking thing. So, blackberry wheat from Eclipse. All right.
Okay.
Sounds pretty good. I don't think I've ever had a blackberry wheat. I've had a blueberry. I've had a raspberry. I've had
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah. Oh, speaking of homebrew, drunken one, we're gonna start. We have this house that we're moving into in August. As of right now, anyway, we'll see what happens with the whole thing. But we're planning on starting to homebrew again. Like I was doing it earlier, but it was never like I never had the right kind of setup or anything. And we don't have the space here, so we vowed that once we move into the new house, we're gonna start doing the homebrew thing and getting bottles out to everybody that watches the channel slowly and stuff like that. So that might be kind of fun. So if anybody's got any tips and tricks,
yeah.
I think we're just gonna do one of those like brew in the bag systems or whatever, because it's just so convenient. Like I don't want to get super serious with it. I want to get serious enough to drink my own beer, but not like I'm not gonna enter competitions or anything like that, right?
The brew in the bag stuff is already like
it's already done.
It's already done for you, but it's also already branded and corporatized by a big label.
Sure. I mean, yeah, like, but I'll make my own stuff, of course. Like, there's room to augment, I feel like, with that, but, like, it gives you that sort of, like, room for growth if you want to, but if you just don't care, like, 1 week on a brew day, you can just throw something together and make some beer. I think that's cool.
Are we into tarts and sours? Yeah, I mean, we're starting to get into it.
We've got a couple. Should we do one now?
I don't know if there's any cold sours.
That one you just got, the pizza.
Yeah,
a pizza.
Yeah, that's not cold.
It's an Aslan one. It's a pizza.
It's a sour ale. It's not really sour though.
All these sours are kind of like now they're tart. They're not like I haven't had a sour beer in a long time since they first started like hitting the market where it was like actually sour.
Yeah.
Like now they're just all tart, like slightly mildly tart cat hair beers.
Yeah, so far I'm really digging the Berliners out of like some of our local breweries like Aslan, Crooked Run.
Yeah, they're milder, I think.
They're just slightly tart, but they're not enough to like make you question it twice.
Recommendations? What do you think? Like for what? Like a mass produced kind of like easily accessible one? I would say, that's tough. They're not really a beer that I feel like is heavily.
I will say Lagunitas put out a sour ale.
Oh yeah.
Is it something like the Wicked Red?
Wicked Witch or Wicked
something?
I forget what it is.
Wicked Peasant.
Let's Google it here.
They put out a sour, and it comes out every year, and that's I think that's really good for a sour. Then again, I don't drink a lot of sours, but that was very, very good the one time I had it.
It's called Dark Swan.
No, that's not what I.
Well, that is one. Aunt Sally.
It's called like.
Hold on.
Oh, it was Aunt Sally.
Aunt Sally. Yeah, Aunt Sally is a sour mash ale. Yes, I'm 21. Come on, don't joke with me. It's a 5.5% ABV tart ale, I think. What?
No, it's not 5.5%.
Sour ale. Yeah, it is. It says it right on the fucking website. That's where I was.
You're in Cherry Jane's.
5.7%.
Okay. But the one that I had was like an aged version in like bourbon barrels. It was something where it was actually like an 8% sour, but it was quite good. Interesting.
Yeah, so Lagunitas is one that would be distributed anyways. So check that out. Sour Monkey by Victory. Yeah, I mean like that's a serious sour. The only other thing I can suggest is seeking out like true sours from like from Belgium or something like that. Like that would be
going into the lambic territory.
If you go into that lambic territory, you won't come back, and you won't look at sour beers the same way again. I can say that. If you can acquire it. What was the one we had at Snallygaster?
We had Cantillon.
Cantillon. If you could find it, that's the hard part. Is like they're tough to find.
We had I had 3 Fontaine.
3 Fontaine, yeah.
But those are pretty good sours.
Yeah.
Lambics.
So try to find lambics. That would be right up your alley. Yeah, but the Sour Monkey is kind of the only one that I know of that's like heavily distributed everywhere. I would look, honestly, because you drive a truck all over the place, I would just stop at random breweries along the way and see if they have any sours, to be honest, because they're usually going to be, that's where you're going to find them. So, Steve mentioned that the Hank Williams song. Yes, Eclipse, awesome. Drunken One Smells Funny. Yep, maybe. Who says that? Who says that to you? Does somebody say that to you? Because that's messed up. Killer. The sun. Man, we gotta like block this out, I feel like.
We can't.
Sure, we can. We could put pillows up there or something. Let's try that. It's starting to blind me in the face.
Yeah, good luck.
At least that will give it a little less intensity.
Okay, that actually worked.
Does that work good?
Shocker.
What about...
I think that's good.
There we go.
There
Check
we go.
that shit.
So we were deciding to use the physics machine.
Yeah, we're gonna break out that physics machine. What do you guys think about that? Have you seen the physics episode? With the what did we do? The Fairwinds one and something else.
We did Ghost of
Hiccup.
the Mariner, and I think that was it that we did.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Oh yeah, you know what? Colin has a few. Colin, yeah, definitely let us know what your sours. So Colin's real into sours. He likes those things. He's got a couple really rare ones at his house actually. But it's like not really possible to find easily, I guess. One of them's like $50 or $60 bottle or something like that. It's crazy.
What is it? What's the beer?
I can't remember what it is.
Maybe if Colin still has it,
What's
he
up,
can
Whiskey
type it
Scout?
in.
Yeah, type it in, Colin. Let's see what you got going on in the fridge there. How you doing, Whiskey Scout, man? Thanks for tuning in. The machine. Oh yeah, you know, like so did we. To be honest, like she brought this thing home, and I thought the physics machine was just gonna be this janky little like stupid thing that didn't really work well, but it's good. We still use it. I mean, there's certain beers for sure that we kind of know that already going into a beer, like this would be better in the physics machine, you know? Like the Hershey's chocolate stout by far was probably the best.
The porter.
Porter rather, was probably by far the best implementation of the physics machine that we've had so far.
Yeah.
IPAs generally don't like, I don't know, they get smoother, but like when you're talking about like a hazy IPA or something like that, it's already pretty hazed out and it's already pretty smooth, so you don't really notice it as much.
Yeah.
But for a porter or a stout or something like that, it definitely does change like the mouthfeel and the taste of the beer a little bit.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
when I'm gonna drink an imperial stout, I like to put it through the machine, just because it gives it that extra like creaminess to it, that head. That's just delicious, especially like when you're in the mood for like an imperial, like a sweet pastry stout or an imperial stout.
It changes the entire body of the beer in a really weird way. But it's strange because like if you don't drink that machined the physics beer quickly enough, it sort of dissipates and you're left with the regular beer again. So it's a temporary thing, like in your glass. So you gotta like kind of punch it back a little bit. But I mean, all it's doing is aerating the beer a little bit more. I mean, that's all it is. That's all it is.
It's a beer aerator, but it makes you feel like you're drinking draft beer, I guess.
It's like I said in the review.
I can pretend I'm drinking draft beer.
Yeah, it's just a little bit more bougie, you know, like at the end of the day. So, I dig it.
Yeah, sure, why not?
So, like, let's get this thing out.
These even come in different colors, like they had like gold, like
I feel like
lovers
slightly like we're shilling this product a little bit, but like it's just we're not paid by this shit. We're not endorsed by this at all. It's just a neat toy that works pretty good, and we like it. I mean, if they want to throw us some cash, they can. I'm not going to complain about that, but I mean, if it didn't work, we would have said it didn't work, right? What's
Yeah.
this shit? Oh, this is where the batteries go. We never used that.
No.
Should we try to use the batteries once?
I feel like they didn't work the one time I used it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I feel like batteries wouldn't work as well because it wouldn't be like there's 2 AA's in here. How could that be powerful enough to do that? To do what this does? I feel like that's not possible. And then what's this thing?
No. That's yeah.
Is that nothing?
Yeah, that's nothing.
Oh. All right. It makes a cool noise too, though. Anything left in there? Okay. Cool.
No, there's something in there.
Cool, man. Yeah, we're gonna do the vitamin C beer through the physics machine, I think, just to see, like, what's going on there.
Yeah, and it's portable too, so
It was like $100.
it was
right?
less than 100.
Oh, I thought it was actually more than that on the website.
No, I mean,
But then, okay, so what's the
Yeah.
deal with the company that makes this thing? Because I heard, so we did the video and we released that, and then months later, like maybe even a year later or something, somebody commented and they're like, that company's out of business. And that's all they said. And I was like,
they
what?
no.
What the fuck is he talking about?
They went bankrupt, but they filed. I don't know what chapter they filed in bankruptcy, which still allows them to be an actual business. Because I got an email from them like probably a month ago, advertising the physics again. So
Their website's constantly been up. It's never been down. So
And
I don't know why.
I mean, yeah. So I think just because I think people have the for some reason they think if a company goes into bankruptcy, then it ceases to exist, which is not true. There's certain chapters that you can.
But I
file.
just couldn't find like hardly any information on what happened there, or like did the company get transitioned to some other company,
No,
or
there's still
like
physics.
or what
Yeah.
the deal was with that. But like, I and I put something in the review. I edited it and I said something like, we can't endorse this as fully as we did before, just because we don't really know what the situation is with that company, and support after purchase might be impacted by that.
Right.
But like, I don't know. It doesn't seem to have really done much of anything. Somebody did mention theirs broke after like 3 months, but I have a strange feeling that that's due to like negligence in some way. I mean, how could it be?
I mean, we've had it for a year now.
More than
Almost
that.
a year. It's never had any issues.
It just
we don't use
works.
it constantly, but at one point I was using it for every beer throughout that month.
Can you replace the tap handle on this? That's awesome.
I'm not sure. Technically, yes.
Maybe we could put like a Star Hill one on there. It'd be huge. That was loud as shit.
You almost broke our glass.
It's okay. That would be huge. It'd be like this big. What the fuck?
She didn't like it. He woke
It's
her
like,
up.
hey, I'm trying to nap. Shut up. Yeah, anyways. All right, let's get this vitamin C beer
All right.
out and see what it tastes like. I wish we could see who all's watching.
So this we got from our local beer shop, Dominion Wine and Beer. They were having a tap takeover by Vitamin C during this whole coronavirus thing, so I was able to get a few of them. They sold out within minutes, like within 10 minutes. 2 of the beers I was gonna get were sold out, so this must be a very popular brewery.
I mean, we had some vitamin C at Snallygaster, didn't we?
Yeah,
And they were there.
I think I've had
representing.
them before.
I know, right?
Dominion.
I'm clumsy as shit. That happens all the time. You should see the outtakes of our reviews, man. The stuff that doesn't make it on camera. You'd laugh. So yeah, this is a giant ass. This is a big motherfucker right here. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's-
comparison.
That's serious business.
Do you want to rinse out my glass? Right?
All right, cool. Ugh. I felt like Thor doing that. This is like a rock. It's like the biggest beer in existence. Crowler style. So yeah, 32 ounces. And they let us just buy, these things on the internet, online, and then you just like come and pick it up and they just throw it in your trunk and you drive away. Almost like Best Buy does, where they, you could just buy it online and they just curbside pickup, whatever. So that's what everybody around us is doing. Almost every business is doing just curbside, take to go, whatever. It's the only way they can stay in business. Yeah, right. It does feel like a big oil can, man. It's just so big, and my fingers is tiny, so it just looks even bigger. So this is called More Cans, Less Cans. 6.2%. This is an IPA of some variety. I'm not even sure. We should probably let's Google this and see what this even is. More cans, less cans. Vitamin C. And it's C as in
The
like
sea.
the sea. Like
Ocean.
ocean,
Sea.
yeah. So Untapped says this is
Oated?
a single. It's an oated single hop IPA with Citra. Okay. 6.2%. That's all Untapped says. I don't know what the fuck that guy.
Why is there a picture of George Constanza there? I don't
know.
But
I don't know. Vitamin C. That's the only thing I'm seeing online about that particular beer. So that's what we
Alright.
got to go off of, I guess. Campbell's tomato soup. I don't know why that's pulling up. Either way. So, Citra, oated.
they're gonna try it first.
Looks
straight
exactly
from
like
the can.
Looks exactly like the beer I was just drinking. You know? Oh, that's a lot. Okay, we might need to, because we're gonna do the physics thing too. So I'm gonna just try a little bit.
This definitely looks like it's been like oated
Oh yeah.
with many different grains.
Oh, it smells like it too. That smells completely different. That's
Oh.
like really grainy.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Okay.
It smells like a... Dude, what does that smell? You guys ever had like a beer that smells like... It almost smells like a farm. Like
Yeah.
it's so grainy that it smells
Like
like
it's
a
like
farm.
straight grains, like you're smelling the bag of grains themselves.
Like you took the grain and just...
Yeah.
Like, you know, you would do with hops. That's what it smells like. That's crazy. So much oatiness. I bet it tastes like that too. Let's try it, find out. Cheers.
I can taste the grains in that for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. That like hangs out in the back of your throat.
It's thick. It's a thick boy. It's got that thick, complex sort of like mouthfeel to it. But it's smooth at the same time. That's good. Thick and viscous. But it's
But I really like that. That's good.
it's got kind of like this that hoppy back note. It's got something else in there.
It's incredibly smooth.
There's another hop in there, I'm sure. Metallic smell? Yeah, dude. So metallic smell, every time I drink a fucking...
Miller Lite.
No, that's the smell and taste of shit. No, that's that has a particular rice kind of character to it to me. But no, the metallic smell in Oktoberfest beers, they smell like copper to me.
The penny, yeah.
It smells like pennies. Yeah, like if you just smell pennies. So yeah, I do get that a lot. I don't know why that is, to be honest. Like that's a very particular scent.
I get it too from all the amber
Lagers
colored
too. Yeah, it has something to do
beers.
with the malt and like the mash temperature. I'm sure. There's something like that. Yeah, creamy. I mean, you know, dare say creamy. Sure, we use that word a lot, and that's like I'm gonna stop using that word. Creamy is for mac and cheese. Creamy is not for beer. Dreamy though might be.
Well, I mean, I think it can be creamy if they're using lactose in it. Because creamy describes.
I mean, I guess. Wouldn't that just be milky though? Slightly milky.
No.
Yeah. All right, so let's. 2 offerings below sea level and deep blue sea are available for big can pickup a long drive from can. What are you talking about on Dominion Wine and Beer's site near us? Because if you're trying to drive
I think
here from there,
maybe he's talking about Vitamin C. Where is Vitamin C? I don't even know where they are.
in the ocean, they're next to SpongeBob
SquarePants.
and his vitamin castle, his pineapple vitamin castle. All right. So which way is the
If you pull
foam?
it back.
Back?
Yeah.
Okay.
That gives you the kind of nitrogen-inspired head.
Righto. I think it's forward, actually.
Both.
It's both.
Yeah.
Look at that. See? This is what I'm talking about. It's like this huge, dense head. I don't know if that's going to focus, but we're going to try. Maybe they can see that. I don't know. But yeah, this is like super, like 3-finger head right there. That is just boom.
But it looks like it's nitrogen IPA.
It really does. It really displays all the
Yeah.
characteristics that you would expect out of a Guinness, you know? I mean, look at how long this lacing hangs out.
Wow, look at that. That
I
looks
mean,
so good.
That's crazy. So yeah, this definitely does do something different to beers. Massachusetts Whiskey Scout says.
Okay. Oh, I think, are they near Boston or?
You gotta try this. I'll withhold judgment until you try this. I don't know which direction it is, so I'm just doing both.
Okay, but that's a lot of head right now. Like way too much head.
That's aggressive.
That's like a fistful of head.
That's awesome. Look at that. That is a 5-finger head, 4-finger head.
4-finger head.
And a thumb if you're a
But
child.
look at how beautifully it just dissipates. Just like a
mean,
Guinness.
Yeah, I don't
like
know
a
if
Guinness on
I don't think
nitro.
they can see that. Here, let me see if I can put this on camera actually. Let's see if we can get that going. And if I slosh it around, you can just see the bottom of it. Oh my god. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Look at that. Don't you want to drink this beer?
Yes.
Okay, here you go.
Thanks.
So it's definitely a cool machine to own. Look at that. It's still there.
Okay, that definitely changed a beer.
It did.
For sure. Wow.
It's less oaty.
And it's smoother.
Yeah. Smoother. That's a consistent theme we see with this device, is that it makes everything smoother. Whether it needs it or not, it makes it smoother. But it's less oaty for sure. It's a little less bitter, too.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. And I don't know if I like that in this one. Right?
I
Like-
think it's depends on your taste, your particular taste.
I
that
get,
day,
but for
maybe.
this beer, for like beers that have, that already creamy like texture and consistency and mouthfeel, I don't think I like the physics machine because it smooths it out almost too much.
Okay.
But I don't know, to each their own. Like I liked the little bitterness that this one had because it kind of balanced out the oatiness.
Yeah.
You dig? Do you dig it? Can you dig it? But for like stouts and things, it
Oh, for sure.
every time, almost. Every time. Cheers. Grazie. That's what you say, right? Cheers in Italian? Damn, I am Italian and I can't even remember that. Oh, I'm not actually Italian. Grazie. That's thank you.
Yeah, but isn't there an A at the end?
No.
It's like a silent, it's at the very end. No, it's a grazia.
That's 2 different ways to say it, I think.
Okay.
I think.
I don't know. I'm not Italian.
My father taught me some curse words in Italian. Everybody can play along with this if you memorize this. Va fare una bella cacata. That's go take a good shit.
That sounds like a pizza or like
Va fare una bella cacata.
No, that sounds like a
it's
special
so-
Italian pasta.
It sounds like you'd have a mustache and you're just like talking with your hands. You're talking with your hands. Serving someone coffee in
yeah.
New York City.
We just switched over to the New York accent there.
Yeah, Steve. Go for it. Steve also has a YouTube channel doing the shameless plug thing. He works on cars. Nunzio. I guess he understood what I was saying. My bad. I haven't ever really spoken Italian on a serious level, but my father, he speaks it all the time. So you're in good company. I would love to know. Okay, so here's a weird thing about Italy. Their pizza is not as good as pizza here.
Oh.
Everybody thinks that, oh, if you go to Italy, you got to get the pizza. Man, they don't even eat pizza over there. Yeah, it's like it's totally well, they do, but like it's the only time you get like a really good pizza. There's a few places that you can get a really awesome pizza, but mostly you get the best pizzas and pastas. Yes, pastas. Yeah, when at home, if your nonna cooks for you,
yeah,
that is where you get. I remember my nonna.
Pasta.
Oh my God, my nonna came over to America one time. I was young, and she got a big bag of flour, and she got like butter and all this other stuff. And it did focus on the beer. That's how delayed we are. We're like 5 minutes delayed. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But she got she made pasta in my house.
That's amazing.
And she dried it on a sheet, like a mat or whatever. Here's our dog saying hi.
I don't think she's on camera.
Yeah, she dried it on this mat, and the whole house smelled of like pasta flour. It was intense. And I still remember to this day how that pasta tasted. My Aunt Flo can cook that pasta and make it perfectly, because she learned from my nonna in Italy.
I love like handmade pasta.
So good. Ridiculous.
Totally different texture. I hate the stuff in the box, but handmade pasta is so good.
Nunzio, you're really lucky, man. If you have access to a grandma or a nonna that can make you pasta, keep that around. Hey, if you are in Italy right now, how is Italy doing with the whole virus thing, man? We're hearing some crazy shit about Italy's death toll numbers. Like it sounds insane. And we're only a couple weeks behind you guys, so we're all looking to you for advice, I guess. I don't know, for like what the future holds. Awesome, Joseph, man. Yeah, Rocket Frog. We haven't been out there in a couple weeks.
I know they came out.
Gotta go out there
with that sour.
The Kai Goza's series, man. We haven't been there.
Kai goes to Peru, and they use chicha morada, which is a purple corn, I think, that comes from Peru.
Oh, is that the purple can? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wish I had the ability to throw pictures up on the stream so people could see what what we're talking about sometimes. But I really just wish we had the cans to show. Like, here it is. Let's try it.
I looked for it at Dominion because they had the other Kai goes to Key West or whatever, but they didn't have the one that where they go to Peru. I really want to try that Peru one. Joseph
says they're coming out with a Kolsch soon. They need to. I've been waiting for that shit. Okay, not only that, but I've been waiting for them to bring back the Minotaur.
I love that beer.
That beer.
Minotaur 5 is...
Why isn't that a constant thing? That should be canned every time. That should be brewed as a staple beer. It's an awesome beer. I love it. It's a blonde ale, and it's like 6%. I don't know.
It's like 5%. 5%. I'm not a big blonde ale fan because they're too light, but that was amazing and like
so good.
We only had it the few times that they released it, and then that was it.
Nunzio says here is bad. Yeah, that's what we're hearing. So
40% of Italian.
So okay, over here, the media. I mean, I don't know about everybody else. I can't speak for everybody in America, but for me anyway, I feel like the media hypes everything up because that's how they make money, right? So I can't really trust what they're telling me anyway. But it sounds really bad. So for you to say that. He lives in Bergamo, the city where it all started. Oh, 40% of Italian dead is from there. Oh, shit, really? Are there a lot of older people in Bergamo? I bet there are. Italy is like all old people, I swear. Every time I've been there, and it's like a lot that I've been there.
They just live longer.
They just they're invincible people.
Yeah.
They don't die. My Nona lived to like, how old was she? Like 95 or 7? She was old as hell.
I'm convinced it's a diet and like
She
the
walked. Well, they walk
exercise and,
everywhere.
yeah.
A lot of people walk, or they take the scooters. You know, public transportation
Vespas, like-
is all over the place. And like those tiny streets, there are like corner shops everywhere. People
Yeah.
live above. They built up to an extent. Like they, you know, their cities are built from the ground up. We live separated. We have all the land in the world, so we just separate, you know, left to right.
Yeah.
But there they have to build up, like in London and stuff like that too. So there's corner shops everywhere. So they just walk to the corner shop and they buy the stuff they need for the day, you know, their dinner that night, and then they walk home.
Yeah. Kinda
And
like
they just
New
walk
York.
to work. Most of them just, I mean, I feel like they walk to work, or they take a bus or whatever, but they're not driving around in their own cars, a lot of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just like New York, same thing.
I wonder if Italians are into the craft beer scene.
One of them is. Nunzio is, apparently. Nunzio, we're gonna send you some stickers, my man. Send me go on the Facebook page and send us a private message and send us your address, and we'll get you some stickers, man.
Because I've had Italian beer, but when it comes to craft beer, that's a different territory. Then again, I didn't know that Colombians are into craft beer either until I went there and I scoped out craft breweries.
Shit. Italy is in forced quarantine. We know that. You can only go out for food, medicine, and stuff like that with permission.
Wow.
The police the police are in the streets, and if you go out without permission, you get arrested for 3 months. What? For 3
3 months.
Dude, that's crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Oh my
That's
God.
nuts.
So here, we're in forced quarantine as well. Well, kind of. But you can still go out for food, medicine, doctor appointments. If you have to walk your dog, if you need to go get beer, if you feel like, you know, just driving around for no reason, or if you just want to go for a walk. Like, there's a bunch of stipulations. They're like, the Virginia governor is like, everything's locked down except for these 80
Yeah.
different
It's
situations
just
in
hard
which you
to
might want to go
prove.
outside.
It's like you can go out for exercise, you can go out if you're getting groceries, medical stuff, or if you're helping in elderly care, but it's like, okay.
But that's everything you do anyway.
Yeah,
now,
sure.
right?
You could just be like, yeah, I gotta go help my grandma.
Yeah, officer. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you see, I was on my way. I got to go to the grocery store, but I only go to this one grocery store that's like 30 miles away. I only buy the toilet paper that's naturally made, where they cut the tree themselves, you know. And then I got to go to my parents' house after that and deliver some of that toilet paper to them. So you can't arrest me because, you know.
By the way, I like
So many
the
excuses.
roll down the window because
This.
I feel like nobody understands what roll down the window is anymore.
Well, whenever you pull us up to somebody and they.
It's like,
this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Then you start looking down. You're like, what? Am I on fire?
But it's
What's
true.
happening?
Like that's how you roll down the window. You push the button down.
Crank.
Yeah.
Roll down your window. That's what you say.
No longer does the crank work.
Nizio says where he lives is red zone is more restricted. Here, food and medicine and stuff are delivered. What?
Wow.
The town is 7,000 people.
330 people
330 people died last week.
That's insane.
That's like, what percentage of that is
Oh my god.
that to the population? That's like 14%, isn't it? No, more than that. No, it's like 15%. Dude, it's crazy.
Just saw the.
Bear Chase, Pinwheel Pilsner.
We didn't have that.
I don't
last
think.
time.
Yeah, I don't think they had that when we were there. We've only been there once because it's kind of far away.
Pretty far.
But it's out near Shenandoah, which we go to all the time. But so at our new house, we'll live much closer to Shenandoah, so we can go out there all the time. It probably won't be more than half an hour drive from where we are. But I don't think they had that Pilsner when we were there. I think they had a couple IPAs. They had.
I was pleasantly surprised.
I can't remember what else they had. Stout.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was good actually.
I was my expectation levels were like really low, and then I got there and we had a flight,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh,
Yeah, no, it wasn't
Okay.
bad. Like
Yeah.
we went for a birthday party and it was pretty good. Yeah, Virginia is actually one of the states where we're not like too bad off actually. I mean, yet. I don't know. Nobody knows what's going to happen, I guess, but like Some family have a familiar died in house for 2 days. Crematories work 24/7 every week. Arrive a military truck to take dead bodies because it's too many. Dude, that's crazy, man.
That's
Have you guys
insane.
ever thought about just dipping out, just leaving? Like going to another city, maybe? Northern Italy. Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah. That's crazy, though.
That's insane.
Isn't southern Italy more populated than northern? I could be wrong. I don't really know, but that's wild, dude. That sounds crazy. But luckily, what we've heard over here anyway, if it's true, is that you guys have already peaked. Like they're at peak virus already.
Yeah.
So it's
What I've
starting to
heard
go
is that,
down.
yeah.
So what you got to look
They've
at with this
plateaued.
situation is every day how many people are infected, newly infected every day. Because if that number starts going down, then you know that you're on the decline.
Which is what Italy is at currently. Is
Yeah,
the
Italy's
numbers
already
are
starting to
going
go down. So that's cool. That's
So
good. That's good.
That's good.
So just stay inside, and just don't go anywhere.
More beer. Let's all head. Keep going.
Which direction is it again? It's
That's
it's
fine.
like
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't
Okay,
matter.
stop.
If you just have all head in your beer, it doesn't really matter because
Wow, that's gonna
look
take
at
a while.
that looks amazing.
It looks great. Yeah.
I wish I could get that on camera. Like it's just there's too much going on with the streaming thing. But it does fall. Like it falls just like
a nitrogen beer would.
just like a Guinness would. That's real cool. This beer's pretty good though.
I
I'm
like
digging
it.
it. And we have 3 of them. There's they're all 6.5%. This one's 6.2, but the rest of them are 6.5. And they're all IPAs, and they're all very similar. They all look the same too. Where the hell is the giant can? How did we lose that?
It's
so
inside
big.
the physics.
Oh. Right. That's right. There it is. Yeah, that's. I was like, where did it go?
Yeah, but we have 2 others, so
Yeah. But yeah, we'll put those on the channel too. Vitamin C. I remember them being really good when we had them at
Snallygaster.
Snallygaster.
Yeah.
I can never remember the damn name of that thing. If you guys watched that vlog, did you like it? What did you think?
Yeah.
Curious, you know.
I wonder if it's gonna happen this year though, because
I think
mean,
it's so far out that
it takes
it
place in
should.
October, but with the travel restrictions not being lifted yet, I'm not sure. But I
Yeah.
kind of hope it does because that was my favorite beer festival by far.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really awesome. I really liked how many like amazing standout breweries showed up. I mean, there was so many local ones, but also a lot of like really highly in demand ones too.
Yeah.
Burial was there. Cantillon was there. That's crazy. Cantillon was there.
Monkish
do they,
was there.
Do they ever
Yeah.
even go anywhere?
No.
I mean, except the
that's
biggest
really
beer
hard,
festivals
yeah.
ever.
It's really hard to find their stuff.
Like their shit is impossible to find,
Yeah.
and they sold out. I watched the video, and they sold out within they sold out before. So we were in the VIP. So you get in early, and then you got 2 hours. I think was it 2 hours or 1 hour? It was 2 hours.
I think it was it 2 hours or 1 hour?
I don't know. I don't remember.
It's generally 1 hour before it's open to the general public, but
Okay, maybe it was.
maybe it was
But
1 hour.
either
I
way,
feel
you
like
get
2
in
hours is too
early,
much.
and then the general admission gets in after that. They sold out of Cantillon sold out of their beer before general admission even got
yeah.
in the door. And then those people, you saw them rush in, and there was like this fucking wave of people that just. But then there was no Cantillon left.
Cantillon, there was a line for Cantillon. We were what?
What the hell? That was crazy.
We were what, like the 40th person in the actual like venue.
Yeah, I
And
think we were like within
there
the
was-
top 100 at least.
we were like in the top 50, and there was already a line of about 15 to 20 people just at Cantillon as soon as we walked through those doors. Like, it's people just kind of people mapped out exactly where they wanted to go in the first 30 minutes.
They knew.
And so everybody was at the most sought out brewery. So like I heard Monkish sold out completely within less than an hour.
But that's what we did too. We mapped out, like, you were on the internet looking
Yeah.
at the map, before like a week ahead of time, and you were like, okay, we're gonna hit this. Here's our battle plan. You know, you were looking at it like a tabletop board game and shit.
I was looking at it like blueprints to like a house, and I was like, okay.
Like she was playing.
As soon as we go in, we make a left and then an immediate right, and then
you
our
were like
tables.
you were
are
like playing Risk, fucking like with beer maps. You're like, this is how we're gonna take over this country.
Was I
here.
right? Like,
yeah,
it was intense.
but it was.
It was super intense.
There was so much. It was like a huge venue. I mean, the whole Wisconsin Avenue, or was it Wisconsin? Whatever. It was that whole
like Pennsylvania
Avenue, right? And that whole street,
mm-hmm.
pretty much most of the way up to the Capitol was just beer stands and like VIP booths and stuff like that. It was nuts. And then there's little offshoot cavities that like, you know, sprouted out, and then there's even more beer stuff over there. And then they had that like the music stage, where the pie tasters were hanging out, and like it was nuts. It was crazy. That was a crazy, crazy event. Well worth every penny we paid for it. Like, you think it's expensive at first, like, because it's about as much as going to like getting a good seat at like a hockey game, or maybe like a concert. Yeah, like a decent seat at a concert. Like, you know, $60 or $70 or something like that.
This was like 100.
Oh, it was 100?
It's 100 for VIP. Wow.
But it was totally worth it.
For sure.
Like, I didn't think it would be, but
yeah, completely worth
ridiculous. Yeah, so we're still. Roscoe says, "I think 2020 is canceled in general." Yeah, man. Dude, to be honest, I think you might be right. Like a lot of the events and stuff, I don't know, man. Like it seems like we might just be done for most of this shit that's gonna go down.
Which is unfortunate, but whatever.
I mean, but whatever, like
if it's gonna stop the virus from spreading,
damn it,
then it's important. Yeah,
but I think this is actually only gonna last another month or so. I think we're definitely stuck inside for another month, because
officially for sure. Officially until June 10th, according to our governor.
I mean, our governor doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Does he?
I definitely think this is definitely gonna be serious until summertime for sure.
Yeah,
like June, July, kind of a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, Nunzio says the people, especially from the South, go crazy and do things from balconies. Yeah, we've seen those videos, man. We've seen that shit on Facebook where they're playing accordions and like trumpets and stuff. It's super cool. If you did that here, you'd be arrested. People don't...
Noise complaint.
If I brought my guitars and my amps outside on the balcony and started playing, well, I mean, because nobody likes the music I listen to, but still, it would be a noise complaint, like, instantly. Over there, though, they're like... That's awesome. Yeah. Let's dance. It's like it is in Colombia too. What is this dog complaining about? What are you growling about? Well, you chose to sit here. Don't look at us.
Her dog likes to grunt.
She grunts
when we make too much noise.
She's trying to nap, and she's like, "You guys are too loud. Yeah. You need to shut up."
She's our
Italy, pasta, pizza, mafia, and balconies. Yep. Pretty much. Oh, I got another crazy story. So my family is Italian immigrants from Italy. Okay.
Part of your family.
From New York. They went to New York. Yeah, part of my family. Well, now.
Well,
your
mother.
My side of the family.
Your mother's descendants of German.
True. But my father's family is all immigrants from Italy, and they came to New York just like so many did back in the day. And they set up shop there. My family has an uncle Joe, an aunt Flo, a cousin Vinny, a cousin Tina, a cousin who else? We've got Uncle Al.
Yeah.
We've got Tina, cousin Tina. We've got Vinny, my cousin Vinny. For real, literally. I have a cousin Vinny. Just every sort of like classic Italian relative you could have.
New York Italian, though. Let's be clear.
What?
New York Italian.
It's got to be New York Italian.
Yeah.
They all drink coffee. I think most of them drink coffee, right? Or at least they eat chocolate. I don't know. Either way. So yeah. So my Uncle Joe, okay? So I'm going to talk like this because that's going to be better. So my Uncle Joe, he was a barber, okay? He cut people's hair. And so in Italy, I'm sorry, in New York, back in the 80s, he did some questionable things. We're not really sure what happened, but at the moment, I think he was in the mafia, or I'm not in the mafia, but like
Oh.
he worked for the mafia. Because like I heard a story once that the limousine came and picked him up from his barber shop, okay, and then he got taken to a Don's mansion or something, and he was
Well,
cutting the hair,
Yeah, makes
and
sense.
that he
Person
chose
that pays that much money.
and he
Sure,
chose
why
that
not?
guy, to cut his hair, and only that guy. But also,
So
he
you had to cut hair.
apparently ran a gambling outfit in the basement of the barber shop.
Yeah, that
So
sounds
after
like-
hours, after hours, he would go down there and take the money, from the machine and just pocket the change, So he made
Okay.
like thousands of dollars off of these machines.
All right. Well, none of this is.
I don't know if it's true or
We
not,
don't really know if any of this is true.
but it's
All
something I could see him
speculation as
doing.
of this.
It's totally something I could see him do. Okay. I'm just going to say it right now. I believe these stories almost 100%. Because he always walked around with wads of cash. When I was a kid, he would always, on my birthday, if I was up there on my birthday, or for Christmas especially, he would just bust out a wad of cash and it'd be like, he would kneel down and take me by the arm and say, Andrew, don't tell your father. Don't tell your father about this, all right? And he would like whip out like $300 fucking to like a 10-year-old kid. He'd be like, "Fa, fa, 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 fa,
That's
fa,
a lot of money.
Here you go." And like, don't tell your father. He doesn't want me to give you money, but I want to give you money because we're family. And I was like, would you kill for me? I didn't say that, but yeah, I mean, he's always just rolls of cash. And you just know he was walking around
Maybe
with
he's just old school. He doesn't believe in the banking system. I mean,
Maybe,
a lot of people still don't, and they put their money underneath a mattress. So,
I don't know. I mean, like, it could go either way, right? Like, but I
Yeah.
feel like that's one member of my family that I could with confidence say that he was into some shady shit. And like, he had some stuff going in the chocolate. I don't know, maybe.
I choose to ignore it.
I choose to embrace it. Because okay, like when you're indebted to the mafia, you're invincible, man. I could call in a favor, because if that's true, I could call in a favor like right now and have somebody just offed. I could have something taken care of. Right? Be amazing.
Well,
Anyway, cheers to you, Bumpy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. See you later, Joseph. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, we will keep up reviewing beers. As long as people keep watching, we will keep reviewing beers.
yes, for sure.
Oh, there's a beer festival in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania in
Really?
August. We are going to that, my friends. If restrictions,
actually
if it
happens.
happens, then we'll
So
go.
I heard, is it Four Scores is a new brewery in Gettysburg. That apparently
beer
they're
is
starting to can now
beer
too.
is vibing. I don't know what that
Ooh,
means.
cool. Japanese.
Oh, hey, check this out. I got something for you. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about this beer.
It's in the fridge.
Yeah.
okay,
I know.
yeah.
So it keeps doing that. Okay. Let me go grab
Tons
this.
of head, but no, it's in the other fridge. It's on the second shelf. Behind a larger beer. It's
I see it. I got it.
got it.
I got it. All right. So.
So we have this Japanese
First
beer.
things first. First things first. We shot a review of this. Oh, I gotta go. Gotta do this. So we shot a review of this beer here. This is the craziest beer that we've had out of country thus far. I hope that focuses. This is Wednesday Cat. It's a Belgian style white ale. And it's weird. But
I like it. It has cats on it.
we've also got this one, which is a rice lager. I think it's a rice lager.
Yeah, it's a rice lager.
So this guy right here, I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully.
It's fuzzy.
It's fuzzy. Damn it.
Maybe
Here. I love this. Does that work?
Does that look better? I feel like you have to focus out more.
Is that better? Don't keep them hanging.
Is that better? I don't know. No one's responded yet.
Okay, well, sorry if it's fuzzy. We're just gonna have to go with it. So tell them about this one. This is the rice lager.
This is the rice lager. Koshihika Kari. I'm missing an extra H. Hikakari. Ekhigo beer. Oh, wow. I butchered that so bad. It's a rice lager style beer that uses super premium short grain rice called Koshihikakari. Oh, that's why it's called Koshihikakari, which is a ideal rice growing region in Niigata. I don't know what that is. It's the best quality rice in Japan. Okay, so they made a beer off of the best quality rice in Japan.
Yeah, apparently they have a special machine that takes care of this particular rice, I think, is what I was reading. Yeah. So it's like the best rice in the world, apparently. Maybe you guys can, Sukiato can let us know what's up with that. Have we tried sochu?
He's laughing at my Japanese.
Yeah, that's what he's laughing at.
Hey man, Japanese is difficult
tough, dude.
to pronounce.
We got a friend that lives in Japan, and that shit is fucking hard. I think he's lived there for over a decade, and he still said he can't, like, he's extremely conversational, but I don't think he's fluent in any way. Like, he says it's tough. I mean, he's fluent, but like, you know, he doesn't sound native, probably.
I'm sure nobody sounds native to any language unless you've lived there for quite some time. Oh, shit.
Newsio says old mafiosi used to kill rivals of the barber. In fact, saying book the barber is a threat for them, and being shaved at home by an Italian is to be safe.
Oh, that's what
he used to cut my hair all the time. You sure you don't want a haircut? Are you sure you don't want? I can do it. I got the tools. I'm like, no. That shit always looks terrible. Sorry, Uncle Joe, but it didn't look great. It was always too short. Oh, every time. I wanted to wear my hair long. See, this is another time I wish I could pull up pictures and show people stuff, because I found some pictures of myself when I was younger with long hair.
Yeah.
Did you see? Did I show you those?
Although, why is it that, like, we found that, like, the Japanese culture tends to like a lot of like cat stuff. Like this entire beer is named after. It's just called Wednesday Cat. Suyobi no Nico. Wednesday Cat.
No Nico. Wednesday Cat.
Nico means cat in Japanese.
But
I love it, but I just wonder why it's
awesome.
A thing in Japan.
I just don't know why they're so obsessed with cats. They're friendly. Yeah. I think also, though, because you can't... You're right. Did you like that? You can't... owning a dog is... You can only have small dogs. Everything is so condensed and compressed. Yeah, focused on the other one. See, that's how far behind we are. We're just now seeing me showing the Suyoki Nunobi, or Ninoku, whatever. Anyway. But yeah, I can't wait to review this one. This one should be super good. I hope. But these are the only two truly Japanese beer. Look, this whole thing is in Japanese. It's the only two truly Japanese beers that we've had access to on the channel at all. So I think they're going to be pretty good. We talked about Sapporo before. We got the Japanese beer from the Dominion Wine and Beer. I mean, like we keep saying, that's our like hot spot right now. Like just one of the better spots to go to for weird shit.
They bring in some really good stuff all the time. Like rare stuff sometimes that you can't get anywhere else.
Ichigo is, I think, it's one of the oldest breweries in Japan or something like that. Okay. The guy was telling me some stories about this stuff, but I can't remember what he was saying. It was a while ago. But, yeah. Let's catch up on here. If you do ninja moves, yep, hell yeah.
I just read vaping.
Yeah, I know,
polish.
right? What?
Roscoe, vaping nail polish. Ooh.
Dude, why did you just say it's awful? That tells me you have some sort of experience with that. And that is questionable at best.
Yes, Colin. These
Yeah.
people are in Falls Church. They're right off of
They're right near
West
my-
Falls, like West Broad Street.
Yeah, they're where the Action Music used to be before
Yeah.
they moved.
Right next to the Taco
because
Bell.
you of course know about that. They're by
They're literally down
the street from the Guitar Center there, right?
From Space Bar and
They're right
from,
next to Space Bar, if you know where that is. Just
well,
Google Space Bar.
like 2 blocks away from Space Bar.
Let's put this back in the fridge because it's a lighter style. But yeah, we'll cover this week at some point.
But we also have an Aslan beer that is called Rice, but it's spelled like REIS, and they used rice in their beer. I don't know if it was specifically Japanese rice, but it's a rice lager, which was quite interesting. It was definitely more flavorful than a regular lager.
Yes, vaping is very bad. I'm aware, but I do not mind. It's okay. You know what's worse? Coronavirus. That's fucking worse. So I think I'm good. I hope I'm good. Coronavirus is definitely worse.
For sure.
For sure. Dude, my life is nothing but a series of questionable decisions. I have no sense of consequences until it's too late. Well, that's the point though. That's what a consequence is. So it makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, live your life like there's no tomorrow, man, because for a lot of people, unfortunately, right now,
Yeah.
there might not be a tomorrow. I hate to keep bringing that up, but like, dude, my point stands. Live every day like, not like it's your last, but, you know, like it's almost close to your last, perhaps. Like, like the end is nigh. Right? Live your life like you're dead.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't have to. Life doesn't make sense.
That's true.
It's all right. None of this makes sense. We're just a bunch of idiots that are older, that are stumbling through, not knowing what we're doing. Can you imagine having a kid the first time? You don't know what's going on. You have no idea. It's
You okay?
bizarre, right? Without guidance and help from others that have had that experience,
Yeah.
you would never know what the fuck to do
Sure.
until you figured it out, right?
Sure.
So, you know, that's kind of what I'm saying.
Okay.
We're all just kind of stumbling through, not knowing really what's going on in life and, you know, learning as we go. Yes, very wise. So we've done Italian accents, we've done Japanese accents. What else can we make fun of on the channel tonight?
We also
Oh my
did
God.
like I don't
Oh
know
my
what
God.
Midwestern
Yeah,
when we were talking about
Kentucky
moonshine. earlier.
Oh God.
Mm.
I did some ninja moves. I karate chopped you. You didn't see it, but I karate
I
chopped
saw you in the
Ah,
background.
damn. I thought I was being slick about it.
No, I saw the karate chops in the
Ah.
background.
That's too bad.
I always see things.
Yeah, I always see things. Yeah, man. So, what else can we talk about? What else can we discuss? Calabria, Naples Mafia. Yeah, I don't know. So, if you do a favor to the mafia, you are protected. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
That's true.
that's what I thought. My
Fill her up.
uncle did a favor for some mafia boss or something like that, and
What's up?
that is way too. I think you got to get it closer. You got to really like.
Yeah, and it has
You
to
know.
be. I've tried every single angle, and it still gives you too much head, but whatever.
But it thins out quickly.
Yeah,
Like it
Quick enough where
definitely-
you're not waiting for it.
It
Essentially.
definitely goes away pretty fast. So. Which is great because sometimes you pour a beer and you just get it's just all head and you're
Yeah.
like, oh man, okay, I'll just wait for that to go down or whatever, and it takes like an hour to go down. You're like, well, come on, what
Yeah.
are you doing? Yeah. I would love to know what everybody's drinking, if anything at all. We had some Mountain Dew earlier, which was a thing.
We had
I don't know what to say about that, but
whiskey or somebody that was drinking moonshine and a Budweiser at the same time.
at the same time, yeah,
Drunken
Budweiser
one.
Drunken one was doing Budweiser and moonshine.
Yeah.
Simultaneously, I think.
Budweiser is only, you can only use it as a
Or maybe he
chaser.
was mixing it. Can you mix moonshine? You can do that, right?
I think he's using Budweiser as a chaser.
I would think.
For moonshine, because that's the only purpose it serves.
Sukiato is drinking some Coke.
Okay.
That's an acceptable solution to life's problems. Coke is all right. I wonder if Coke is more expensive in Japan. Are you in Japan right now? I think you are. I'm pretty sure you are.
But I feel like
maybe that's
Cokes
Jack. Do you think that's Jack? Let's go to his profile. We're gonna scope you out, my friend. Go to channel. No, this is not Jack. All right.
That's not Jack. Yeah.
I'm gonna subscribe to you, my friend. How did you find us? I wonder. I'm gonna subscribe to you though. That's fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for letting us know. Nana. Uho. Oh, is he starting to talk Japanese to me? Because I don't know how to respond to that. Maybe he speaks English. I think he speaks English.
I think he's using a translate thing.
Oh, Google Translate. Maybe. Well, then how is he understanding what we're saying?
I don't know.
He's got technology. Well, of course he does. He's in Japan. They all have that technology. They have like technology that's super crazy over there. Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
Appreciate the. I wonder why that.
Ooh, tequila. Okay.
Woo.
Wait, so has Roscoe eaten the actual worm?
Hey, Roscoe, were you here when we were talking about the worm at the bottom of the tequila bottle? That's crazy. So you probably know that we butchered that can, wherever that Japanese can is. This one. I think this is this one.
No, it was the other one.
It was the other one. This one's has more English in it.
Nico.
No Nico. Suyobi.
Suyok. Suyobi.
Suyobi. I think Jack said that I was saying that right. Suyobi.
I think I listened to enough
No
Japanese music where I know how they pronounce it.
You kind of got it at this point. No, yeah, this looks pretty good. Like that was a good beer. Wednesday Cat. For your over the hump day. That's what it said.
Yeah.
For your over the hump day. Yeah. It's a Wednesday beer to get you through, because I don't know, Japanese life is difficult or something. I don't know. Maybe I have questions about that, honestly. How bad is it really? Like, people just committing suicide left and right. Do they work themselves to death?
I don't think it's.
That's like part of the Japanese thing, but I don't know how. I don't think that's really that. I don't think it's really that bad. I think it's bad, but I don't think it's.
I think
it's that bad. It could be that bad.
Different culture than us.
I love Japan. I'm super fascinated by it because it's so different than American culture.
If I didn't have such a phobia with flying, I would definitely be more inclined to
go.
Take a flight.
If I lived
to Tokyo,
if I lived in Eastern Europe, I would have already gone.
It's still on my bucket list. I don't know if I'll ever make it to Japan just because of my fear of flying, but
yeah,
I have a threshold for how many hours I can be in the air in Japan.
Yeah.
Japan
15,
doubles.
Is it 15 hours?
It's 14 from here, because now they have a direct flight to Tokyo, but it doubles my anxiety. So I just rather not take that flight. But I'd love to go someday. I love so much about the Japanese culture and the food.
15-hour flight, man. That's
intense, though.
God. That's insane. But I'm sure a lot of Japanese people want to come to America and check it out. And it's also, 15-hour flight to New York, basically. Or Reagan.
I don't know how people do it. People go to, all kinds of places on the world, and I just don't know how they do it. Like South Africa is like 20 hours.
Oh my God, is it really? Australia is like, how far is it from here? It's 3
from here to LA. It's like 6 hours, and then from there it's another 7 or 8.
Whew.
But then time, I think, extends because you're
in a different time zone.
You're in a different time zone,
3
so
times
it's really
over.
like 10 hours or something like that.
No, it's 4, 5. I think it's 5 or 6 time zone transitions that you hit.
Yeah.
because it's 3 from here to the West Coast, and then another
Yeah.
in Australia. In Australia, I think is the same time zone as Japan,
I believe
and
so.
then
Yeah.
and then another one is it starts at like either
Hawaii
like Belarus or something.
Fiji Islands.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's a bunch. It's a fuck
That's crazy.
ton. Yeah,
I'd love
pretty
to
nuts.
go to Australia too and South Africa because you know what? South Africa has a crazy craft beer scene.
They do.
Like they're really into
I
craft
would love
beer.
to get some stuff
And
from
I'd
South
love to go-
Africa.
I'd love to go down there, but it's so far away.
Dude, okay, so my friend Jack was telling us about Akihabara. Somebody's gonna make that into a meme. It's gonna be Roscoe. He's gonna take that. And he was saying how crazy it is. What?
Godzilla attack.
The constant threat of Godzilla attack, dude. Well, it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened in a while, so we're just we're waiting it out. But yeah, that would be it's always in the back of your mind having a Godzilla attack. But so far, we've been good. But Akihabara is like the tech district in Japan. And it has like
You mean
these
in
crazy
Tokyo?
in Tokyo. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And it has all these like crazy shops. Like they
Oh my
have the
gosh.
best video game stores like in
Really?
existence. They have the best pawn shops. He was talking about the pawn shops because we're both into guitars and stuff. And he was like, you can get the craziest stuff that you'll never find anywhere in the world in these weird pawn shops that are like
Really?
super high end pawn shops. Yeah. And like just a bunch of like lights and spinning things. It's exactly what you would imagine Tokyo being, but it's that particular district called Akihabara.
Okay.
That, yeah, right. Cool, man. You play bass? That's really cool. We do. I do all the music for the channel, so every video we do, it's all, recorded music that I play for that beer. So we don't want copyright strikes. So that's the only way that I feel like is easiest to just incorporate everything together. That's cool, man. What kind of bass guitar do you have? Yeah, those pawn shops, man. I'm telling you, like, from what I understand, they're super crazy. I need some pictures of stuff in those pawn shops. Because over here, pawn shops, you get, like, the Squire guitars. You get, just cheap,
the cheap
kind of hand-me-down
knockoff,
shit.
yeah.
And it's not very good. And the prices are higher than they should be, I feel like. Like, I always have to haggle with people. When I do even buy stuff from pawn shops, I always had to haggle way down because they're all greedy. Like a Boss like tuner pedal would be like list price, and you're like, but this is 4 years old and it's been used like on countless gigs. Doesn't even look new. There's like bubble gum on the bottom of it. There's a sticker on the top. Why is this full price? So what kind of Ibanez? 7-string, 6-string? You got the Steve Vai model? That'd be really goddamn cool if you had a gem. That'd be really cool.
Everybody
RG
wants it.
S Hum Single Hum. What do you got? I mean, talk dirty to me.
5-string.
5-string. What? You have an Ibanez? Oh yeah, bass. Okay, I was like a 5-string guitar.
No, bass guitar.
Duh. Yeah, that's cool, man. Damn, nice. Well, I'm glad you found our channel, man. We have a lot in common. That is cool. So yeah, super cool. Just pop some Klonopin. Yeah, I mean, like I thought about doing that, just getting like super, like kind of drunk and then popping a few pills before I got on the flight. But I don't know, man, because you're already going to be messed up from the, what is going on with this tablecloth right now? This is all fucked up.
I mean, I have
You're already gonna
anxiety
be- you're already gonna be-
medication prescribed to me, and it doesn't even work. That's how bad my anxiety is.
Coffee doesn't even work for you.
Like, I mix it. You're not supposed to mix medication with alcohol, but I'll mix my medication with alcohol, and it really doesn't work. Like, it just...
Well, that cancels everything out?
It cancels everything out. It's like I'm not
fuck?
even on anything. Like, it's
weird.
My anxiety is so bad that it supersedes every kind of pill I've ever
It doesn't
taken.
even matter.
Alcohol,
It doesn't do anything.
nothing calms it down. That's how bad my
crazy.
anxiety is, and this is why I refrain from like going to really far places. My threshold is 5 to 7 hours, and even then, I'm like really just freaking out. After the 4.5 hour mark, I start freaking out. But I used to not be like that, so it's unfortunate that I ended up doing that only because of a bad experience on a flight once. So. I'm like, how many glasses have I been on this beer?
I don't know, but
Like, this is my third glass and you're still on your first glass. All right, it's almost done.
we did good. We did good, my love. More cans, less cans. That's how we roll. Yeah, there's probably like, there's like a couple sips back in here. It's not even that much. Cool. Well, that was a good one. Do we
Really
want to
good.
drink another one? How long have we even been on this thing?
Like an hour and a half.
This says 3 minutes and 39 seconds. That can't be right. Pretty sure that's not
I have
right.
a mind the hop that I want to try.
No, we got on at 6:05.
Yeah.
And
So,
it's
like,
7:45, so that's
hour and a half-ish.
an hour and a half, give or take.
Give or take.
It's not bad. Cool, my friend. I have a bass too, but it's not very good. It's one of those like cheaper Music Mans. The what do you call that thing? It's a 4-string, but it's an Ernie Ball. You could tell how much of a bass player I really am. It's Ernie Ball sub 4 bass. It's like $300 bass or whatever. Like, not very good. I really want a Fender, just because matchy, right? But also, I think they just sound better for what I need it to do. Like the Ernie Ball is definitely like just got balls. It's got this powerful sound to it and active pickups, and it's just a little bit. It's great for like metal and stuff like that, but for the channel, we always just play like hard rock at the heaviest, just because we don't. I don't know. No, not everybody's into like super heavy metal, I guess, but I don't know. Anyways, wouldn't mind an Ibanez. What are you laughing at? So funny.
The hard rock thing. It's just, you always go for the hard rock.
That's what I'm good at doing.
I know, you like
It's
the
easy
metal
to.
stuff.
It's very easy for me to create something on the just like, let's go, come on, like we got to pump this video out, done. It's really easy to do it. Anything else takes more time. That's the only reason.
I guess so. I guess
That's just what I grew. I grew up in metal bands. I played hard, heavy music all my life. It's easier for me to create just whatever song, and just throw something together. And when you're trying to do, 1 or 2 videos a week, it's the easiest thing to do. What am I supposed to do? Create a Britney Spears song? What do you want? What do you want from me? Yes. What do you?
No, not
You guys.
a Britney Spears
What do you
song.
guys want to hear? That's the thing. Oh, I'm gonna let that
pulled
one
him.
slide. I just watched that shit. Terrible.
Even if they saw it.
They did now because we keep talking about it. So anyway, yeah, cool, man. Very cool. So, what else can we talk about? Man, we've retained a lot of people throughout this hour and a half. I guess either we're really entertaining or or nobody has anything better to do. Probably the second one.
We're entertaining.
If y'all could just hit that like button, you can close the chat window and hit the like button on the stream. That would be helpful. It would help us show up in, more areas. That would be pretty good. Could you compose a blues track? I have an idea I'll hit you up with later. Yeah. I mean, rock and roll. Don't judge me.
About what? I missed it.
I don't know what you're being judged about. I'm sure it's something that we said, but I can't figure it out. We say so much in so little time that I can't figure out what you're talking about.
Elaborate further, please.
Please elaborate. Yeah, I can do blues. I mean, rock and roll music was... blues was the foundation and still is of rock music. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty decent at blues music. I can play with a slide. I can do, you ever seen that movie Crossroads? It's a good movie. I like that one.
Let's
Steve
not
Vai.
confuse that with the Britney Spears movie, which is also called Crossroads.
Let's not confuse that. I'm
not
talking about the
confuse
one with fucking Steve Vai in it, playing amazing guitar tracks. I'm not talking about Britney Spears. Or, I mean, that movie was awful, though. Let's be real.
It was terrible. Only like people that
It was
were
bad.
in that pop scene at that given time know what Crossroads is. I guarantee.
Google that movie.
If I text two of my friends, they'll be like, "Oh my god, the Britney Spears movie."
Oh yeah, nobody has
like,
anything better to do.
no.
Comment. Yeah. Yeah, Roscoe, hit me up with that blues idea. I'll definitely take a look at that. I'm into it. I'm into whatever these days, man. I'm stuck at home like everybody else. So
We like the blues.
what else have I got to do? Yeah, I like the blues.
We went to Nashville last year and we really enjoyed.
On our honeymoon, we were all about the blues, man. We went to a blues museum.
It was like considered rock blues. We saw a concert there, but it was considered rock, like rock blues.
Yeah, so that guy's name is he's
famous. He's pretty
God,
famous.
It's on my phone. Let me see. He is famous. He's got like when I saw him, I downloaded his stuff right away. And I knew about him earlier too, and it was crazy that he was there and I was like, we have to go to that show. That's awesome.
The show was playing literally across the street from our hotel. So
it wasn't even across the street. It was like 3 feet from the door of
like
the
around
bottom
the corner
bar of the hotel.
through the back, yeah.
It was like right there. It was so cool. And it's like one of the more popular blues bars in Nashville, which was kind of cool.
From my understanding, a lot of artists make their first, kind of
Big break
at that bar. It's not Tootsie's, because the Tootsie's is where like Taylor Swift played and a lot of like famous musicians
It's the Boogie Blues Bar.
Yeah.
The Boogie and Blues Bar.
Yeah, I think it was like the Boogie Blues or something like that.
The Blue Room Boogie Blues. You can't remember. He's not on my thing anymore. And I know why, because it kept coming up when I was in my car and it would like autoplay the songs. It would like
stop.
I was like, dude, come on. I've listened to the whole record already. I don't need it on, every time. So there's that. I think Sandra's going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm going to straighten this out because I have this like super OCD about this damn thing right now. Being all... I like my tablecloth smooth. What do you guys think about the black tablecloth? I'm feeling like I want to change it up. Do something different. It's getting a little old. It's getting a little worn, actually. You can tell where we've put glassware on this thing. It's getting a little worn in, and there's like little circles in different places. So we keep having to like turn it over and like shift it different ways so that it's not visible on the camera. It's pretty weird. It's all kinds of weird little secrets that nobody knows. Western food. I'm sorry, I'm catching up on this stuff. This is like long ago, 7:30. I'm sorry. It's really nice there. If you ever go to District, is really buzzing and lively. It has a lot of Western food. If you don't, I don't like fancy Japanese foods. She really likes sushi, but I'm not a huge fan. I don't know. It's tough to get into that sort of thing when you've grown up with like Italian, like this, meaty pastas, just kind of comfort food type stuff in America. And then you go over there and it's all like super fresh fish. Apparently is abundant. It's just everywhere. And it's cheap too, I've heard. Jack was saying that like sushi over in Japan is like
amazing.
So cheap. It's just like so cheap. Well, we were talking about ramen, talking about noodles the other day. And he was talking about how like there are some noodle shops here, but that are really good, that rival stuff in Japan, but they're in New York, like
of course,
and they have to be owned. They're all owned and run by Japanese people that are immigrants, which makes sense.
I believe it, but I want that list. The next time we go to New York, I want to go to an authentic Japanese place. Yeah,
definitely.
I do know that David Chang has like restaurants down here.
David Chang, who's that?
He's the owner of Momofuku and Milk Bar. He actually is from Vienna, Virginia.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
His
like right up the road.
parents are immigrants, and he was born and raised in Fairfax County, Virginia.
Damn. That's crazy as hell. So, here we've got Sam H is in the chat.
Sweet.
And he says, what beer are you drinking? This is Vitamin C, More Cans, Less Cans IPA. This is a citra hopped oat bomb. It's a, what did they say it wasn't?
They said it
brewed
was
with
single
oats?
hop with Citra, and it was heavily oated.
Yeah, oated. It's an oated IPA.
It's very heavily oated. We can taste the oats in it.
You can skip back
almost.
to our live review of that if you want to check that out. But it's it's an IPA. It's a hazy IPA. It's a oaty, grainy sort of really. It's got a lot of body. It's got a lot of body. Like, I feel like I'm drinking a beer that's way more aggressive than it is.
There's no way this is single hop with Citra.
But this
If
can.
it is, that's amazing. But
Yeah, if it is, that's crazy. I don't know how they got all this flavor. Well, I mean, I guess like if they like double boiled it or something, maybe that's possible. If they,
it's incredibly good for a single hopped beer,
It is. That would be
and
crazy.
that's what makes me doubt it.
Yeah, I somehow doubt. There was another hop in there. We read about this, but whatever. And ABV 6.2%. So not too bad. This crowler came from Dominion Wine and Beer, where we are. They're basically just a they're a
restaurant and a
restaurant
bottle shop.
and bottle shop.
Yeah.
And they were doing like a crowler day kind of thing where you could order online and they would fill a crowler for you from whatever 6 stills came in the day before, and you could come pick it up. So that's what we did. We got 3 of them, and we're gonna probably put the other 2 on review pretty soon. But they come in these gigantic fuck off kind of crowlers that they're just massive, and I have tiny hands, so it looks even like more gargantuan than it should. So it's a lot of beer, but for 2 people, not too bad. Sushi Italian fusion dish. It would be brilliant. Maybe.
Rice and pasta.
What
together?
2 ingredients would you put in a sushi and Italian? Like, well, you'd have to have pasta, right? So pasta and fish.
But that's already done.
But that's
I think
the
it's more
thing.
like pasta and rice, or like a rice-based pasta.
Pasta and rice.
That's really weird.
That'd be like too grainy. Much like this beer.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah. Best ramen spot over the border is what? Best ramen spot in over the border in. What are you doing? Stop that.
Hold on 1 second.
Ah.
Okay, never mind.
In over the border. Oh, okay. So over in Japan, I guess. Sam, have you been to Japan? Paramus. That's a weird name. Paramus. Paramus. Huh. It's unfortunate that we may never know.
Yeah.
If that's in Japan, then,
Oh, New
then we might-
Jersey.
Oh, okay,
so-
okay, I got you now. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no, Sam, where are you at, man?
There's a brewery in New Jersey that we really love.
There's a bunch of breweries. Oh, in New Jersey.
New Jersey Sloop.
Oh, yeah. You've been to Sloop yet?
Really good.
It's really good. It's really good. We like that. We have still a Sloop
We
beer in
still
there,
have
don't we?
quite a bit of Sloop beer, yeah.
Really, we should do that. Easton, Pennsylvania, but work in the city. Oh, okay. Damn, is that a drive? I feel like that's a long drive. We should MapQuest that. Easton, Pennsylvania.
MapQuest.
Because I'm old school. Remember when we used to take drives and we used to have the sheet of
MapQuest,
paper in the
well.
car and you used to like look at the sheet of paper while you were driving?
No, what's even worse is when you
That's
had like the actual
before
like,
internet.
state booklets, and you're like,
Oh, the actual map?
let me flip to page 10, and like you had to go down the actual map and like just like zoom in and look at the street names and go, okay, this is where we're at currently. Like, that's crazy. I don't understand how
Oh, damn. That's kind of far.
how we've come this far. Like it's
Oh.
crazy.
You know what's crazy? So you're next to Allentown. Allentown is where Aunt Flo lives.
In Pennsylvania?
I'm sorry, not Pennsylvania. That doesn't make sense. Allentown? No.
Allentown's near
Sorry, no.
Tired Hands.
I'm sorry, Trenton is where... No, that's
Tired Hands is
Philadelphia.
in Pennsylvania, and I know that they're
That
near
sounds so
Philly.
familiar. Hold on, I gotta find out where she lives. I know it's near Brick. Brick, New Jersey. The fuck is that?
An old school atlas. Like, that's crazy.
Carry an Atlas in the car. That's crazy, man. Well, yeah, I mean, it makes sense though that you have to. Oh yeah. Well, it's good that you're working from home, man. We were talking about COVID-19 earlier. That's some serious business. That ain't no joke. And that's why we're doing live stream. We want to hang out with everybody that watches the channel and just like kind of drink beers and do whatever. But because I can't even do my job. It's solely dependent on like meeting with people and like talking to folks. And businesses. I work for businesses, and I can't. There's no businesses open. So what am I supposed to do? I gave a sick guitar lesson the other day, though. That was pretty fun. That was a good time, but it was over Zoom. It was over like the. It's dumb. I hate it. And we need to go back. You lived in Brick? No shit. That's crazy. So my Aunt Flo and Uncle Al bought a house in Brick, a little kind of one level sort of thing. It's like a beach town almost.
Really?
Yeah, Brick is like a beach town. At least that's what it felt like last time I was there. I was like 15 or 16, I think, or something. Maybe 17 when the last time I was there. But yeah, small world. That's crazy. Yeah, ranch houses. But now they live in. I'm trying to find it.
They live in New Jersey. I just don't know where. It's like on the outskirts of New York
they came
City.
from Morristown, right? And then they moved to something township, Rockaway. That's familiar.
Yeah, Rockaway.
Denville. That's where it is. They moved to Denville. And that's like right up the road. No, I'm sorry. They lived in Morris Plains first. Then they moved to Denville.
The start of the Jersey Shore.
That is nowhere. Okay, it might be somewhat near the Jersey Shore. Not really. I think it's like an hour away or something like that to actual Jersey Shore. That's more than that. I don't even know where the shore is. Isn't the shore Newark? Like,
I don't
technically?
know. No, it's New Jersey. I don't know where in New Jersey it's considered the actual Jersey Shore.
It must be
no idea.
Asbury Park because my dad would always run around there. Yeah, I don't know. But here's Brick down here.
Yeah, Brick Town.
So like it's basically what we would consider Virginia Beach. Pretty much, because like we live like up here.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
So like if you go south, and then there's definitely that like cut of the of the shoreline, and this is all Beach Haven, Long Beach, Brick, Toms River, Asbury Park, Long Beach, Long Branch, whatever, Atlantic City, Ocean City. That's all Jersey Shore. Ocean City, I think, is really, or Atlantic City too, is Jersey Shore saying, like. Maybe. Denville. Yeah, right by Edison. Yeah, see, it's the start of the Jersey Shore pretty much. Okay, cool. Well, like, at least they weren't, super far into the Jersey Shore because that shit is terrifying. Those people are a different level of entertainment that the world has never seen.
We've all seen the Jersey Shore.
I watched it.
Reality show. That is amazing.
It was amazing.
It is the best.
It's the best train wreck I've ever seen.
That's just so good. I've even watched.
Addicting.
Was it like the fourth season at this point where they're it's called like Jersey Shore Family Reunion.
Oh, the newest one.
Old.
Yeah.
They have kids
they all have
now,
kids and they're all like
but they
got
came
like
back.
dad bods and shit. They're all like
but
walking
it's still
around
really
like,
good. It's so good.
I don't get into fights anymore. I stay at home and like tend to my kids most of the time. I read them stories. All right, why am I watching you on TV again now? Like, no, it was better when you guys were getting into fights. That was the entertainment value. That proposition now is different. I don't want to watch people's families on TV. It's boring.
Well, they don't show it. It's just that they're not as like crazy as they used to be, and that's what makes it different.
Sukiato lived in Long Beach. That's insane.
Oh.
Look at how small this world is.
Yeah.
We both play instruments. We both live in America, or have lived in America. We've both been to Long Beach. Sam H. knows what Long Beach is anyway. He lived in Brick. That's crazy. We're all connected. See, this is fun. This is cool. I like this. Cheez-It time.
Cheez-Its and beer go really well together.
If you guys have a better beer option that's not peanuts, let me know. But Cheez-Its, these extra cheesy Cheez-Its especially, so good. They're so fucking good. They've got like the powder on them, so it makes them extra cheesy. But they're also like, I feel like they're double baked or something. They've got to be, or it's a different cheese entirely. They're really good. Good, man. I'm glad you're enjoying your time with us. You never know what it's gonna be when you get into our stream. Chex Mix, yeah, dude. I like the cheddar one. That's my favorite because it has the triangles.
The cheesy triangles.
Oh
that
my
are
god,
like
I love
Cheez-Its.
those things.
Yeah.
I don't even know why. I think that what? Cheese whips. It's like fried cheese chips, but made solely from cheese.
No.
No, I've never had that before. Is
Where
it like
do you-
is it like a cheese curd, like a fried cheese curd? Sounds like
There's
that's what that is.
cheese nips that are made by Kraft that are terrible.
Cheese nips.
Terrible.
Cheese nips suck.
Yeah.
They're the worst. They taste like cardboard. It tastes like cardboard.
They taste like goldfish. They're not cheesy at all. They're just like baked cracker substances.
So, cheese nips. Okay.
Cheese whips.
Cheese nips is like taking something great and ruining it just a little bit so you can have more of it. I don't like them.
Wisps.
I don't even think they sell cheese nips where we live. I remember I used to cheese wisps.
I've
Wisps.
never
Never seen those.
If anybody's watched the Family Guy episode with the whip.
Whips. Cheese whips.
Whips.
Whips. The Shape of Hops to Come by Neshaminy.
No.
Neshaminy? No, I don't
Yeah,
even know what that is.
they make some IPAs that I've tried before, but I've never
Dog again.
had the Shapes to Come. Is that an IPA or what is that?
9%, whatever it is. Cool whip. Yes.
Whip.
Whip. Loves Family Guy. She loves it.
I was into Family Guy way before it got popular.
I'm sorry if the chewing is coming out super hard on this microphone, man. I just thought about that. I'm just sitting here like. I know some people hate the sound of people
Like
chewing.
you?
I fucking hate it. I can't stand it. But it's like certain things that people are chewing, I really can't stand. Like really crunchy cereal
Oh, okay.
gets me. I don't know what it is, but it gets me. It's like it's so bad. Or like something soppy, like
Yeah.
like soup when you're. Like my dad does this thing where he's just like when he's eating soup, he bends over the bowl and just like
He slurps it.
slurps soup, and it's just
The slurpiness from our dog doesn't
not really no.
really
mean,
that
she's
grinds my
fine.
gears.
And she just drags it all over the floor
Yeah.
though, so that's the other issue. That's word. What is ASMR? I gotta ask, man. I don't even know what that is, to be honest.
Oh, it's a dippa. Okay, cool.
I don't even know what ASMR. I hear people talking about ASMR, but I don't even know what it is. When people chew with their mouth open right next to my drink. Oh yeah, no, that's bad. I just did that.
You did that.
There are videos on YouTube of people making chewing sounds, and they're super popular. I mean, hundreds of thousands of views, and it's the most depressing thing ever.
Why?
Maybe I should just do like some field recording stuff where I just record myself just chewing food. Just different foods. One per day. Today is yogurt. Today is pizza. Today is pretzels. That's awful.
That's terrible. Why do people like that stuff? That's so weird. That wouldn't fly too much here.
I
in the
gotta agree with
States.
Sam H and the Sukiyato on this one. That's not myself. But then again, there are videos on the internet of all kinds of stuff, especially in Japan. Some of that shit is weird, dude. Super weird. Like all the tentacle stuff. It's weird. It's weird. So like I was watching a documentary on a guy that drew. Yeah, yogurt. It's got to be the worst. Just
Ew.
if you put the spoon in there at a certain angle, it'll shoot out and just be like
Ew. Okay.
terrible. Anyways, yeah, man, tentacles, tentacle porn in Japan. That's a thing. What time is the NovaWorks thing? Oh, well, I don't know. We're kind of like dicking around on YouTube right now. We're supposed to join in another call with somebody. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get out of here. But out of all the people here, yeah, wasn't it 8:30? I think it was.
Who said that, Colin? Oh, Colin, thanks for keeping us on schedule.
Yes, thank you for keeping us on schedule. That's fantastic. So let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway of something. Because we're gonna just pick from all the people here, and we're gonna send them a beer and some stickers.
Okay. What kind of beer are we
Because
sending
you guys made it this far, we appreciate it. Just a random giveaway. What beer? I don't know yet. We're gonna figure it out. Think about that while I bust out a laptop and pull some names.
Okay, we have plenty of beer. We have some. Actually, have some answer glass.
Sorry.
We have some answer glassware. Limited edition. You can't find it anywhere else. You can't even purchase it. It's strictly made through the brewery, and you have to get it through a special event, which I did. So we have some of that left over for our viewers, and then we have plenty of beer.
I wasn't gonna go that far with it, but okay. Now we have to, I guess. Thanks, Sandra.
Yeah, I was just sitting there. It's not doing anything.
What? Stop. Okay. Weird. All right, but you gotta stay in the chat until we pull the names at least. I mean, you gotta stay here watching until we do that, and you have to like the video. How about that? That's a good compromise, right? And then we'll enter you in you get a 1 out of 7 chance. Somebody logged out now. I can't believe it. All right, y'all got a better chance of winning now. Random name picker. Okay. Random name picker. So we got Roscoe. We got Sam H. Oh, Sam H, you already won the last one, man, but you didn't get in touch with us, so we couldn't send you your prize. We tried to get at you and inform you, but we couldn't get a hold of you. And unfortunately, we had to re-give it away to somebody else.
Kind of underaged.
Oh. That's unfortunate. All right. Well, thank you for letting us know. Bumpy said, what? Colin. Oops, stupid. Colin is here. Yeah, dude. We obviously you're not watching the videos. That was a 200 subscriber giveaway video. Your name popped up, and you won. And we said, hey, get us over the Facebook page, over the messenger, and send us your address, and we'll let you know how to proceed. And we didn't hear from you, and we mentioned it even in another video, another review that we did. We were like, hey, Sam, get at us if you want to claim your prize. We didn't hear from you for like 2 weeks, and we had to do that. We had to give it away to somebody else. Who else is in here? Do you have notifications turned on? Maybe that's why you didn't see it. 1, 2, 3. How come I only have 3 people? Oh, is Nunzio still in here? I don't know. 7 watching now. It doesn't show me. How do I pull that up? I don't even think I can pull that up.
On the top right-hand corner where it says people.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, top chat. Duh,
No, it doesn't like
that
you.
didn't work.
I don't know.
Yeah, no. I don't know who's watching currently. Oh, somebody just popped in. 8 watching. Someone's trying to win a prize. So Sukiato, we're not including him, but we are including him in the count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. Who's the other 3? Roscoe, Bumpy, Colin, Nunzio, Sukiato, sorry.
I don't know what just happened.
Oh, where'd the chat go? Live chat. Sam.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So who's the other person? We're missing one.
People. Yeah.
Bumpy.
How do you know?
What the hell? Yeah, who is the other person? That's bizarre. Okay, maybe he's not in here anymore. I know this stream here is super delayed because what I just saw on this iPad was me going to bring back this laptop to the table, and that was like 10 minutes ago. Oh, is it us? It is us. We are watching. Okay, that makes sense. We're stupid. Second stream ever. That's the reason right there. Maybe next time will be better. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need one more. We're still missing one though.
Is it Brandon?
Roscoe, Bumpy, Colin, Nunzio, Sukio, Sam, Colin. No, Colin's already counted.
Colin's already counted.
Roscoe's counted. Bumpy's counted. Nunzio, Sukio.
I don't know. Unless it was
Sam.
like Brandon or something and he left.
Maybe it was Brandon. Or maybe he's here, but he hasn't commented in forever.
Yeah.
Okay, either way, though. We're just going to pull names. Pick a random name. Who gets? Bumpy, man. Bumpy, congratulations. You have won, I don't know, something. We'll figure that out. Definitely stickers. We could send you a beer and some glassware. How's that sound? What do you think about that? Should we do 6 watching now? Oh, interesting.
Now it is. Okay.
Oh, right after we called Bumpy's name, everybody dips. That's fine. That's okay.
Yay.
Yay. I love that enthusiasm, man. That's great. Yay. No, that's great, man. So get at us on Facebook. Under every review we do, we put the Facebook link, the Patreon links, all the social media links. Find the Facebook one, like the page, send us a message, and we will connect with you and get your address and be able to send you out some stuff. Now, I don't know how quickly this is going to happen because coronavirus, right?
Yeah.
Like
The mail system's kind of...
the mail system's kind of jacked up right now, and even our 200 subscriber giveaway packages haven't even gone out yet because we're trying to figure out the logistics of kind of doing that whole thing. But everything is ready to go. We're just kind of waiting on this to blow over and hopefully, you know, I just don't want to run into a situation where we send glassware to people and like it's just treated unfairly because they're too backed up and it'll just break everything. I don't want that. So anyway, congratulations. That was cool. Thank you for tuning in. That is fantastic. We appreciate everybody's support on the channel. Really, it means a lot. Like we're not trying to like, you know, be YouTube stars or anything, but it's awesome to see people that like what we do. It's kind of weird in a way. Yeah. We're just normal people that happen to like beer, just like and cheeses. So hopefully everybody had a good time. Sam H, thank you so much. I will include you in the next giveaways for sure. I do apologize about the not seeing the video. That sucks. Definitely enable those notifications though for next time. This is why it's important. We give out random stuff at random times. You never know. You never know. Bumpy, maybe we'll send you an answer beer with an answer glass.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that? Huh.
Amazing beer.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You will like it. We are wholesome? Well, thank you, my friend. I was cursing quite a lot tonight. I feel like that wasn't that wholesome. But I think what he means is like, as a whole,
yes,
like we're good people.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. That's good to hear, man. We like you too. So anyway, that's the answer. Yeah. There you go. Cool, man. Very cool. Sam, send me a message on Facebook as well. We'll send you some stickers too, as a consolation, because I feel bad. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, that does it from us. We are gonna get out of here. As always, thanks for watching and stay crafty. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Clink. Gulp, gulp. I'm gonna fake drink because I gotta end the stream over here. Okay, bye, guys.